Hello everyone, I am Sajid and welcome back to my channel Sai Tech. In today's we'll try to do the display comparison test between the Poco X3 versus the Iqoo 7 smartphone. As you can see friends, I am trying to use both phones in this video, and the Iqoo 7 has the premium range display and the price quality, and whereas the Poco X3 is kind of close to mid-range segment mobile phone friends. So definitely this is not a fair comparison, but I just want to compare these both phones because I do have plenty of Poco X3 users as well in my channel who are still using the Poco X3 after watching my videos. So where I did upload close to 331 videos, as you can see, on the Poco X3. So they did ask me this kind of question that how can the mid-range segment mobile phone can be compared with the premium range mobile segment from the Iqoo 7. So that's what this video is for. And first let's compare the hardware specifications between both phones. So which display has what brightness and what type of quality. And the one in the Iqoo 7 has the AMOLED panel, 120Hz, HDR 10 plus certified, and 1300 nits of brightness, as you can see, and 6.2 inches screen size. And whereas in the Poco X3 it is of 6.67 inches screen, IPS LCD, 120Hz, HDR 10 only certified, and 450 nits of brightness. So in terms of the brightness level, you can definitely say there's a huge difference. So it's kind of double and triple as well in terms of the brightness level. So let's see friends, in this kind of test I'll try to use a couple of applications to test the screen quality. How is the screen quality is good when compared with this phone with the premium range mobile segments. That is what I'm trying to use in the screen test application, which is I did install in both phones. So let me try to quickly show you the results, how the both phones will be performing. So let me try to use the full brightness. So I'm trying to use the full brightness in both phones, as you can see friends. So right now they're in the full brightness mode. Let me try to select the colors and let's see. So as you can see friends, this is the color comparison between both phones. This is how it looks, and I'll try to repeat the same test when the studio lights are completely turned off. So right now you are seeing this kind of flickering effect only on the Iqoo 7, not in the Poco X3 at this point. So let me try to turn off the studio lights and do the test again, so you will be able to see the difference in terms of the brightness level. As you can see friends right now. And next test is the grayscale test, which I'll try to do both phones. So testing the grayscale performance between both phones as well, you'll be able to get to know. And last is the minimum brightness test. So there's a minimum brightness test is available in this application. So let me try to use this minimum brightness test to test which phone has the very least brightness levels. Right now you can see friends, the Iqoo 7 has got the really least brightness level. You can read the text, which is very light, but the text on this Poco X3 is slightly sharper. You can see the brightness on the text in this Poco X3, and screen is also slightly brighter. That means the minimum brightness level is not good in this Poco X3, but the minimum brightness level is very good in this Iqoo 7, so as you can see. And if you compare with the Mi11X, the Mi11X has got lowest minimum brightness level friends. That's another advantage for that phone. But there is a quick comparison between both phones, as you can see right now. This is with the minimum brightness level. So now I am trying to play the same video in both phones. So the top one will be the Poco X3, and this one is the Iqoo 7. This one Iqoo 7 and the Poco X3. So in this way you'll be able to identify, because both have the same kind of punch hole. So this with the studio lighting effects turned off. So full brightness mode both the phones are using right now, as you can see friends clearly, both phones. So we do have one special option in the Poco X3 where you can change the different filters, as you can see friends right now. So let me try to start the video at same time in both phones. So which is the filter changing, so where you can change different filters as well. Right now black and white and warm, as you can see. So these are the filters will be changing between both phones. So in terms of the brightness levels, you can clearly see friends, there's a huge difference in terms of the brightness between both phones. So IPS LCD versus the AMOLED panel. So even you are seeing the color difference as well in terms of the saturation levels and the contrast levels. And the Poco X3 display looks kind of a little bit dull, but you do have this kind of options where you can enhance the slightly colors. So try to observe these colors, as you can see friends, slightly enhancement is there, as you can see. So by using this kind of filters, you can get slightly better improved brightness and the saturation levels and the contrast levels. So that is what my point. So right now let me decrease the brightness to slightly 50%. So we'll be able to see that 50%, which is kind of brighter, and at 50%, I think both phones are kind of really close to each other in terms of the brightness levels. Slightly better on the Iqoo 7, slightly. So this is a quick comparison, friends, between the displays of both phones, and the final conclusion is that the iQOO 7 has got slightly better brightness, and that is a really that helps a lot in terms of the outdoor visibility in this iQOO 7 smartphone if you compare with the POCO X3. And this is a quick comparison, and make sure to check the links in description for more videos on the POCO X3 in case if you are interested to buy the smartphone. So my videos will be definitely helpful for you all. So thank you for watching this video, friends, and see you in the next video. Until then, bye.